Giờ thế này chỉ có thế nào nên làm sự mấy người ở đây nó suy nghĩ là mấy thầy trò mình thiền sự bế tắc rồi đúng rồi được tới giờ chưa? Tới giờ. Ok. Bao nhiêu người? 20 mấy người có join tham dự. The cause of the conflict. Yeah. So, rõ rồi tới giờ chưa? Để vô là sao này? Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. We would like to request all of you 1 minute silence in the Buddha, Bodhisattva, and all the saints for war of peace. Good, thank you very much. Welcome to the talk from Himalaya. Today's let us discussing about the cause of the suffering and the conflict. I think you know well why the many people, many organizations in the world, they only talk peace, peace. Why there's a war, conflict, suffering, the control. So today let us discuss frankly and thoroughly possible solution. And this Mark solution I apply is very successful. So let us hope to apply this Mark in order to help people have peace. So I would like to invite Professor John and another speaker. Please, you also should join because our speech listened by many people, particularly some leaders. They appreciate it, but due to the political reason, they cannot. Please.
Xin chào everybody. Namaste. A very interesting topic. They're all whether we have conflict within our marriage, or our family, our friends, our work, and then we have conflict between cultures, and we have even conflict between religions, and within religions there's conflict. It often starts with jealousy and envy. If we have somebody else has something that we want, how can I achieve the same thing as you? How can I, be as successful or as happy as you. For some reason, we as people, we get jealous and we get envious and we want to control that other person. And we want to control what they do and what they say because we want to have something of theirs. And instead of being happy for them and learning from them, we tend to. And when we want to, we can, it's anything from at work. If somebody doesn't do what we want them to do, if we look bad, and that's another thing. If something makes us look bad, we get very angry and we lash out at somebody else and we create a conflict. This is at the moment, I think it's bigger at the moment than it has been in a long, long time. It's that because it's easier for us to have a Zoom lesson and talk to everywhere around the world. And it creates, what has created, it seems to be us or them. There seems to be two sides, only two sides. Why? There is many, many, many sides to everything. Albert Einstein once said, when you run out of ideas, the universe has not run out of ideas. So there is a greater intelligence, there is a greater ideas for us. It's not just two sides, there are always more sides. And to stop the conflict is I think has to start at family level, at a family level from a very young age, to show people that we don't have to be jealous, we don't have to be envious, that we don't have to take from somebody else so that we can have it. Let's learn from somebody else. If you are different from me, and then let's look at that and go, that's interesting. I like that. That's a good idea. Or if it's a bad idea, we don't have to take it on. So the conflict always seems to be, they boil it down to two sides, us or them, us or them. If they don't do what we want, then they are against us. And that doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way at all. We don't have to argue, we don't have to fight, we can listen, and if we disagree, we can go, okay, that is your philosophy. Mine is different, thank you, and walk away. But we don't need to control. And that's where we do. We try to control. We get upset if somebody doesn't do what we want them to do. Or if somebody has a different belief to us, then we get angry. No, you must believe what I believe. That's not, it doesn't help for peace. And I think unless it is just news and the video and the internet, it is getting worse. There's more and more conflict, more and more control being tried, especially with COVID. And yes, we have to protect everybody. How we go about that is open for so much discussion. I look forward to hearing some mukbang about the secret of creating peace from conflict. And that to me is jealousy. We get rid of jealousy, then instead of being jealous that somebody is successful, let's be proud of them and learn from them, how they have become happy, how they've become successful. And often we think that happiness comes from having something, when I'm sure we've all had something that's made us happy for 5 minutes or maybe 10 minutes, and then what else can we have? What else is there? So having things can help us be happier, but it doesn't make us happy. Only what we can think of inside, only what we can see and what our attitude is. And I think that if we start at a very, very young age with children in our family, it starts with our family by showing them that we have compassion, by showing them that there doesn't need to be conflict, that there doesn't need to be arguments. There can be differences of opinions with respect. If we have respect and honesty, that will change everything. Imagine if all the world leaders were able to sit down and talk to each other with respect and honesty. I think there would be different. It would be a different outcome. Yeah. So that's we can only do that from our family up, from our young, for our children, all the way through. So that's what I think. That's what I think we need to do, and where we go from, and where we go from there. Thank you, Master.
Thank you very much, Professor John. Your observation and suggestion, I think it's not only jealousy is one of the cause of the conflict. Not only jealousy, but the hatred, the brownness, the control. Generally, when you see the boy and girls, when they're together, they have good relation. When they marry, then one, they start to control the others, and other control. Then more control, then more conflict. This is my opinion. And jealousy. Oh, many things, many causes. You see, like the rich country control the poor country, and the powerful country, they want to control the underdeveloped country. And then the war happened. So majority, the divorce come from minority, minors. This mistake, majority. But I have a very good solution. Many of my students, when they move the case to the court to divorce, and they come to me, then I can solve problem. So this is a secret. They can save money. So I think also we should have organization to promote our peace. And I also apply my life. When those Makfab, I also learn my master and the Buddha. He taught us many secrets, but unfortunately, university and school, they did not teach the people Makfab how to have peace. Yeah, that I think is possible. In my opinion, understanding, reconciliation, then we can get peace. But majority, in my opinion, I think I also spent many years to study why there is a First World War, and many political leaders try together and they create United Nations. No, before United Nations, they have Allied Nation, and then a few years and Second World War, and then regional conflict. All these things, in my opinion, come from attitudism. If the people negative, we are optimistic, positive, then everything will be solved. My experience, some people jealous with me, they hate me. But whenever I meet them, I raise the hand. Hello, good morning, sir. How are you? Then even that, I prepare some chocolate, some gift. Then first time, second time, three times, this okay. You see, this is very interesting. Therefore, I could help to solve the conflict in Nepal and even my life. Yeah. Slowly, I will disclose my Magpap to you. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, Professor John. I wish the listener, particular some leader, should listen to our Magfab carefully and share to the people. Then we have peace. Yeah. Now I would like to invite Dr. Thầy Huyen. He also some experience when he live with me. Then after he leaving, he also apply my Magfab. He get peace, and he can do a lot of things. Please, when Dr. Huyen.
Yeah. Hello, Master. Hello, anybody. Because of the conflicts and sufferings, I think the reason people have conflicts with each other is because they lie insincerely and honestly. They always cover up their weaknesses, but never accept the wrong they have committed. That is why they always lie in pain and in torture. I think the simple things for them to realize the shortcomings that they have always concealed is that they must lie sincerely and honestly. I would like to give a specific example and follows one family. There are two brothers who lie under the same house, but never sit together and never eat together. They are always confronting each other over many unnecessary issues. Everyone thinks they are right. No one accepts just the wrong on their part. Why is that? Simply, both brothers lie disconnectedly with each other. They have no respect for each other or respect of power and belong. In the words, they don't know gratitude. Since I meet and follow my master, I have learned this lesson. Living sincerely, honestly, and gratefully. That's why my life is no longer suffering, but I wasn't what I am now. I always have back habits such as selfishness, low self-esteem, and guilt and horrible hatred toward those who have harmed me without even knowing how to forgive. I always think that I am right. I never accept my wrong, my fault. It is for this reason that he always live in the pain. I'm very grateful to my master who taught me to be grateful and like to be sincere and honest. That's why I feel happy and peace. I am no longer an enemy, but everyone is a friend to me, even if they hate me. I always know how to love people with sympathy and forgiveness. I'm very grateful to Master. I think now I success. If I don't see my master don't teach me the grateful. My master don't teach me. I think that my life I'm very super because I feel now the very happy. I should I think any people we live in the world, we should because any people they must live sincerely and honestly. If we don't have all of you don't have the sincerely and honestly, you very suffer in the life. Because why? Some people we fight together, we have some problem. Yes. The last work, I would like to thank my master. My master help me anything, because now I feel very happy. Today I have the one request, because there's some people in America if the time, because there no people can be participate now, because it's very early for them, because now in America only the 5 a.m. Here the very cold, because there's some people in America that here they wake up the very late, maybe the 8 o'clock they wake up. Please, if you change the time, maybe the evening. So let some people can join the Zoom. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you, Thầy Huyền. Okay, next week maybe let us try to change for the evenings, morning time in Himalaya, then evening in USA. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much,
week.
Master.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You're joining.
Yeah.
I think now your English is better and better.
I try.
Okay. I'm very happy. Yes, you are living in America. Your English should be good English, American English. This is not Karini English.
Not Karini English.
I'm living in India, Nepal. I speak Masala Karini English. But you there? Yeah, because you are living there. It's a very good. You try to introduce the American people. They give food to us. Then you should offer oriental food and spiritual food to them. Yeah. Yes. Thank you very much for joining us. Yeah, now I would like to invite Reverend Pranyadip, International Buddhist Council, to share your idea about the topics. Please. It's a very interesting. Then I will also share you my Magfab to solve the problem, which I apply very successful after your talks. Pranyadip, from where Buddha get enlightenment.
Yeah. Con mới gửi cái yêu cầu mở micro.
You listen to me. Open microphone. How is the Bodh Gaya now?
Thầy nói nhưng mà chưa mở micro thế này.
Please open microphone. Micro. We saw you, but we not listen anything. Please open. I think today you forget. Please open. Please open.
Chưa mở được.
Chưa mở được không?
Dạ.
Now okay?
Mình mở rồi mà cũng chưa mở hả?
No okay.
Yêu cầu mở micro.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Mante.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Chắc được hả?
Dạ. Dạ chưa.
Please open. Maybe today he confused.
No, now okay.
Confused.
Yeah, now
Now
okay. Yeah, yes, yes.
No, okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Yeah, so please.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Uh,
So 2, 3
I
meeting
thought
I'm not joining.
I thought today there are too much masala.
So sorry, I 3 meeting I'm not joining.
Yeah.
But the today's subject also are the very important. And due to the conflict, so many blood in this world, the conflict people, they blow. It will collect all the blood so that the fourth sea, the water also will be less. So this is a very important subject, and always will be the. As you said, the controlling habit, controlling attitude are the main cause of the conflict.
Có chị nào đây hả con?
So controlling habit, controlling nature is the main, the cause of the conflict. And this have the everywhere. So in every age, the people are thinking, I am the super. Nobody can compare to me. And if will not follow the other society, they kill them. And they said, you have to follow this, the rule, revelation, as I invention. Last invention with the tie, coat, and the suit. This is the last invention of the English people and the American people. They are now whole over world are the ruling. So this is the main cause of conflict, controlling attitude. If the controlling attitude will be the finish and will understand, then the blood shed are the blowing by the killer people, it will be stopped. And also sometimes a lack of the knowledge and laziness, and sometimes have the lack of the commodity. Sometimes we are seeing in the home also, in the mohalla also, the street dog are the fighting. The street dog are fighting which dog are getting the food, same time another dog are coming. And they are quarreling, fighting very firstly. And after that, they understanding this food have, another food I can't get. So they start to fighting. So this also have the lack of the commodity, lack of the knowledge, lack of the laziness. The people are the fighting and conflicting. So actually this can be the finish by the knowledge. As the Buddha said, Buddhang Saranang Gacchami, I have to take the refuge of the knowledge, insight. This nature have the everything. Nature have so we can search everything for the livelihood from the nature. But whatever I'm searching, so that includes with the controlling attitude. So that controlling attitude, they want to prevail in the society, and same time another society also thinking this is a new thing. After that, the conflict started. So in my view, this the conflict everywhere have that. As you said, brother and sister also conflicting, husband and wife also conflicting, society to society also conflicting. The people, because the people are saying I am the super, they want to keep the low than others. So this habit actually, if the ignorance will be the finish, then we can finish the conflict. Otherwise, it's a very difficult to finish the conflict. So lastly, I want to say, actually the Buddha said Buddhang Saranang Gacchami, and Buddhang Saranang Gacchami have everything. Second, he says Dhammang Saranang Gacchami. Dhammang Saranang Gacchami means take the refuge of the nature, and nature have everything. We have depend on the nature, and whatever we can discover from the nature. It will be not any lack. It will be not any lack of the food. It will be not lack of any the technical things. Then why the people are fighting? The people are understanding this food is only for now. Another time I can't get. So in the society, other place also the people are the fighting, conflicting, and the blaming to each other. So, so this is a very, very important to understand. I am the same, and Buddha said just equal society. Equal society can be the stop the conflicting. So in my view, we have to be understand nature have everything. Whatever I have an invention, that we have to give to others with the friendly, not by the force. Actually, by force, the inventor, by force, they want to give, and they say you have to follow. This is the by force. By force, the people are started fighting, killing, this and that. Invention is a very, very good. So many American people invention, America also invention, but after invention, so many blood also the blow. Useless. They blow the so many blood, so many blood. Maybe the 4C also I already told. Maybe 4C water will be also less. We will collect that all the killed people the blood. So this is a very, very bad situation in this the world we are the seeing every thing. So invention we have to invention after friendly have to give. If a friendly will give, then have to be no conflict. So today I am very happy. This conflict, the subject is a very super subject, and invention also have the very super. Always we have to be invention, whatever have the, but after invention we have to give the friendly to others, not by force. You have to be, follow this. So thank you. So today I get the time. I also was busy in the meeting. Anyhow, I just run from that meeting and came here.
Okay,
so
thank you.
Thank
you very much. Reverend
Yes.
Pranyadip, you see, Pranyadip and I, we live quite long times in Bodh Gaya. We work together. He's from Masala country. I come from Vietnam. He speaks Hindi, I speak Vietnamese, and we are different tradition. He Theravada, I'm Vietnamese tradition. Then another, I have friend also Udiyananda, he's from Burma.
Yes,
Generally,
yes.
the Theravada Buddhayana, another one, they have conflict. They are not united. But we are in Bodh Gaya, we are same family. We work together. So therefore, I propose we should not call Theravada, Mahayana, or Prajana, or Tibetan, we call Buddhayana.
Yeah, Buddhayana.
So this is a good thing, Pranyadip.
Yes.
We work together. Yeah, we sit together. This also is a good example of Buddhism. In the Buddhism also, every country there's a conflict.
Yeah.
The same temple they do it together. But in Bodh Gaya, we organize Buddhist Council. Then later we thinking in International Buddhist Federation. We work very nicely.
Yeah, right.
So in Lumini the same. So I'm also very much thankful to you. Yeah. We held when I take you come to Vietnamese, you take the Vietnamese food. When I go to your place, I take the chapati. And we share food. This is a good example.
Masala food.
Yeah, masala food.
My English also masala, and the food also masala.
Yeah, you see, this is the attitudeism. For example, now we say the conflict because always the people brought. Like now, the past already, like American. When American, they are developed much. They think they are very powerful. They want to dominate Vietnam. They want to dominate communists. When they occupy the South, they bring so many weapons, they win. They want to stop communism. But they cannot stop. The communists develop. Only loving kindness. And then, but one thing I am very happy, American, they bombing. They put what they call the poison to destroy the land. And at that time, Vietnam also hate American very much. But when the Vietnam War finished, I wrote a letter to the Vietnamese authority. I say, from now, we should have the friendship with American. We should not call American imperialism. We should call lovely friend, American friend. And the government understand it, listen to me, the conflict, they block the economic. And during 20 years, very suffering. And after that, Vietnamese leader, they understand and they started to negotiate with American. And now whenever they meet American, they dancing, very friendly. So this is a good lesson.
Yeah, good lesson.
And for Second World War, there's a conflict between Japanese, China, and Korea. That's a hatred now not stopped. But I'm very happy to find Vietnamese leaders and Vietnamese people, they have very good heart. And I wish every country should follow this way. So now I'm very happy when even the Vietnamese communist leader, they meet American, they also very friendly and dancing together, taking food together. Recently, international conference regarding to the atmosphere, and the president Joe Biden, they come, they shake hand and they hold the shoulder of the Vietnamese Prime Minister, very friendly. This is a good sign. Yeah.
Yes.
So my wish is you also afraid. Now I explain the subject when the war happened in Nepal. I try to bring all political leaders to Lumini, and they offer food, wood drink. Then after that, they go back to Kathmandu, they declare stop fighting. This is mean understanding, reconciliation, loving kindness, we can have peace.
Yes, right.
Yeah. So you also let us together. Now yes. I wish also the invite Joe Biden and Kim Jong-un come to Lumini and they'll have peace. Then if I get confirmed, then I also would like to come and join with me to cook good food for them. After eating food, and they find, oh, beautiful, how we should fight. Yeah, really.
By your hand, you have very good food.
Yeah. When I cook food, then I chanting the mantra. Yeah. We transfer our energy. Yeah, this is, you see, this I'm also, I have the habit. Whenever the people cook food with me, they are not happy, I have problem.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a very scientific way. Therefore, I cook food by myself. Because when the people, they get and they have the angry, they cook food, then I also come angry. Yeah. Now scientific, they also justify like this one.
I think
I think even the Buddha, he teaches us the hatred cannot appease by hatred, but by loving kindness, by compassion. You see, like Vietnamese, I think if the Vietnamese, they bomb only 2 bombs in America, the hatred never finished, stop. But American, they bomb 1,000 tons of bomb in Vietnam. But now Vietnamese people forget. Whenever any American Vietnamese come to Vietnam, people happy. And another example, when the veteran, the soldier of American, they fought in Vietnam. When they come to Bodga and Lumini, I welcome them in Vietnam temple. I cook food for them. Oh, they are so happy. And some of them, they wept. They say, oh, master, I went to Vietnam. I killed many people. Now I come to Holy Land. You cook food. You welcome us like friends. I say, now that's a finish. That the past is the past. We forget it. And now many of them become my student.
Yeah.
So the Buddha teaching is very wonderful. I wish the United Nations try to follow the Buddha way. And Brilliant, if you remember, we also have very good relation with the Zen monk.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Denmark.
yeah. You went to visit him also.
Yeah.
And
The neck cap, the monk.
They become very
we wear
pleased.
the clothes, but they do not wear any clothes. But we sit very close. Yeah. So please you send their address. One day I would like to invite them to Lumini, and then Himalaya we should have the international meeting.
Yes.
Denmark.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah.
We also appreciate. Yeah, let's us together.
Yeah.
Even you see, last year I organized a Christmas in Lumini. Many Christians come. Oh, they're very happy. So let us do similar thing. Even in the Christian and another reason, many conflict.
Yeah, many conflicts.
Yeah, but if they follow our Makfat, I think certainly we have peace. And firstly, in family, community, and the nation. Sure. Now I would like to invite another speaker. Huyen, would you like to share? Or anyone come? And Cúc Nguyễn. Cúc Nguyễn, you are English teacher. Would you like to share your idea? No. They like to listen.
They like to listen.
Huyen, from Australia.
Hello.
Yes. Yeah.
Pastor, you hear me? Yep.
Yes. Please. Please share your idea. Don't hesitate.
Okay. First of all, I would like to say thank you to you, Master, for creating this forum and giving me the opportunity to have a say in this topic, the cause of conflict and misery and solution. First, I would like to say that English is my second language, so if I make mistake,
no, don't worry. Don't worry. Your English, kangaroo English. We listen well. Yeah. Australian English. Yeah. I call kangaroo English.
Well, for me, the causes of conflict are many, and they can be identified or classified as interest conflicts, value conflicts, relationship conflicts, or information conflicts, etc. But from many readings and upon reflection, I realized that conflicts arise when people play the domination or conquering game. I sometimes wonder whether we are the result of a schooling system or an educational system that always encourage high achievements. And because of those expectations, we get used to competition and then constant fighting, even fighting within ourselves. Well, and at this stage, high achievement for me, I believe, represent a brighter future with better employment, good salary, etc. And in my life, I have gone through phases where I was very angry, very easily blame somebody for what they said or did, only to realize after that what I did is causing grief and misery for myself. I must say thank you to Buddha teaching that now I realize that instead of following this controlling domination game to reinforce the cycle of grief and misery, I have a choice, and I choose to make my life more wonderful. And I'm also aware of conflicts that arise when we make an observation with evaluation. I do value are non-negotiable, and that evaluation is a personal judgment that others may not have or agree with. Therefore, in order to avoid conflicts, I practice making observation without evaluation. And another point, in my opinion, is that conflict can arise when we project a past painful experience onto a person in the present because of something they say or do triggers that painful past memory. And I think we can also avoid this by having a mindful thought or action conducted with respect. Today, I have only this point to which I wish to share, and with this I wish to conclude my say. Thank you, Master. Thank you, everyone. That's the speaker.
Thank you, Huyen. Okay, now the time also left not so much. I would like to share my mật pháp. You see, children, I find I also spend a lot of time, many years to study First and Second World War and the conflict between different continents. The firstly, this is the attitudism. If the people is a negative, we should positive. Then situation change. If somebody scold us, we should not scold them. We keep silent, and then we should say hello. For example, now I can give you a little example. When you go to the street, you see the people in the car. You just raise the hand, they say hello morning. Then suddenly few people apply us. If we teach them, then they teach us. You see, this is my experience. Some people jealous with me. They hate me, but I don't hate them. Slowly, the friendship improving. And they talk back to me. I never talk back to them. I try to find good thing to praise them. Then peace come. Even when, you see, this is my personal experience. When I built the Vietnam temple in Bodh Gaya or Lumbini, and people also hate me. They create many problems to me. But I only, whenever I meet the problem, I praise. I send positive energy to them. Then I also say pardon. I make compassion. Then after that, they change attitude. Before they treat me like the enemy. But now we have very good relation. Firstly, we should have attitude, positive attitude. And the people, they say, oh, Master, the people jealous with me. How can I keep silent? So one thing I would like to share my mật pháp, my secret. When the people jealous to you, then you try to understand where you do something wrong or not. If you do the right thing, don't worry. Because when the people jealous to you, mean you are higher than them. You are unequal. They cannot judge you. But when you climbing up, all people looking you, they jealous because they find you are superior than them. They're jealous to you. So if you're jealous to them, then the conflict. So better you give blessing to them. And slowly, slowly, then it's okay. That also, now you see between Russia and American, always the challenge, jealousy. And then the jealousy they cannot control, then fighting by mouth, and then after weapon. That is my experience. I learned so many things from my guru, my master. He taught me very wonderful. When the people talk bad to me, I never talk bad to them. Whenever I meet them, I try to offer food and hello, how are you, like this, and then we become very good relation. So now you see the different country, different leader you observe due to the jealousy. So one thing we also try to apply the Buddha teaching, mean compassion, loving kindness, very powerful. The loving kindness is more powerful than atomic bomb, any weapon. Therefore, I have written the book with teaching weapon, mean loving kindness. In the family, the same. Or any in the life, we should not control the other. If we want to control the other, more control than more conflict. We try to understanding. If there's something wrong, try to reconcile it. This is my mật pháp. I apply very successful. So whenever I come, you see, like in India, I come to India, I live in Kenya, we have very good relation. Like the Reverend Pranyadip, Udayananda, own monastery. Then we also try to unite it. When I come to Nepal, also same. Different Buddhist tradition, then we try together, full moon praying together, sit together, and we share food together. So we have very good relation. Yeah. So this is my mật pháp. We apply very successful. I'm telling you, I'm very happy. So many times when I got such experience, I have written the book Teaching Weapon. Then that book was released by Huyen in Geneva. And Reverend Pranyadip, did you read my TT book, TT Weapon?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Please try to help me to get translated into Hindi.
Okay.
Okay. Then we publish, we release, and John also some book. My book is possible. Please help me to translate into English, because okay. English is a very important language. It's a wonderful. I think now you see, very simple, very simple. You see, well, for example, there's one person I want to mention. When he studied long time in India, he could not build a temple. When I built a temple, he criticized me. He talked very bad about me. But whenever I meet him, then I prepare some chocolate and give. I offer him respectfully. First time, no working. Second time, third time, fourth time, 11th time, very successful. So now whenever he meet me, he offers me food and some even money. You see, that is the attitude. Yeah, attitude. So now you see, like the COVID-19 and the world leader, they not sincere sit together to find a solution. They just criticize, like this one. Sometimes China, sometimes Russian and European and fighting. At last, I think only due to the interest and selfish. Yeah, they only want to be superior than the other. And then, so my experience, we should not control the other. We try to understand and have good relation, and we try to promote loving kindness. That is my mật pháp. Certainly, we will get peace, and that's one I apply in my life. Very successful. Do you have any questions? If not, then we conclusions today. Thank you very much for joining us. So next week,
Thank you very much.
we will start.
It will be not earthquake.
Yeah, if there's no earthquake. No, now I wonderful. You see, now I'm in the Himalaya. It's a very beautiful sunrise. Now the Ribbon Pranyanip. I think you also together some positive monk. Then I would like to invite to come to Lumini and Himalaya.
Okay.
Then we prepare good food, Vietnam food, me food and masala food together. Okay.
Himalaya, very wonderful place.
Yeah. Okay. You see, like Thầy Huyền.
Yeah.
The last time he went to Bhutan, he also very much like Bhutan, and he like, it's wonderful. Yeah. You see, this is my idea, because now I'm leaving the place of Dieu. I think if we bring the leader come here, we cook the good food, they stay here a few days, I think suddenly their mind will change. Because the beauty, the power of the nature is very wonderful. Sunrise, and then after the sunrise, we give them good drink and good breakfast. Then after working, climbing, and then come back, have lunch and rest. And if they have some kind of sickness, we give them good medicine, I think, after a few days.
Yeah.
So let us pray and work together. Try to bring the world leader to Lumini, Buddha or Himalaya. And I think their mind will be changed. The peace will come. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
We also need your suggestion about the topic. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Bye-bye. Hope to see you next week. And the time will be changed. We inform you soon.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.